Hi, my name is Jesse McCreary, and I work with Coldwell Banker Sloan Realty in Southern North Carolina. And today, I want to talk to you guys about the difference in due diligence and earnest money. So, with the market the way it is right now, it's a seller's market. And sellers are asking for both due diligence and earnest money a lot of the times. And there's a lot of confusion of, well, what is due diligence money? What is earnest money? So I'm going to put this quick video together for you guys so you have an idea of, one, what due diligence and earnest money are, and two, why would a seller want them? First, let's go into the earnest money. So let's think of it as an earnest money deposit. A lot of you guys have heard of earnest money and kind of understand what it is. So earnest money is a deposit that you put down on a home showing that you're serious in the house. And let's think of it as a deposit. So deposits you get back. So an earnest money deposit you put down towards a home and you get it back if you pull out of that transaction during the due diligence period. Now the due diligence period is set up in the contract and is negotiated. So it could be anything really. It all depends on what both parties come in agreement to. So you have till 5 p.m. on the last day of the due diligence period to decide if you're going to stay with that transaction or pull out of it. If you pull out of it, you get your earnest money back. Doesn't matter if it's $100, $10,000, $20,000, it doesn't matter. You get that money back. And you get that, and you can pull out of a transaction for any and no reason at all. If you just decide that's not the house for you, you can pull out, no problem. So let's talk about due diligence money, or I'm going to call it a due diligence fee. So fees, when you think of a fee, you think of something that you have to pay that's non-refundable. And that's the way due diligence money is. Due diligence money is put down on a home to take it off the market. This money is given directly to the seller and is not held in escrow like earnest money is. And this money you don't get back. If you pull out during the due diligence period, it does not matter. That money stays with the seller of the home. So why would you want to do that? Why would the seller want that money? The reason is once the house goes pending, if you were to pull out of that house, now this, you may have bought it the first day. You may have put it under contract the first day that it's listed. And you go through 30 days of due diligence period and then pull out. Well, after that 30 days, the house goes back on the market. Now, everybody wants to know what's wrong with that house, even though it just might be that you pulled out for no reason. So it's going to be harder for that seller to get the same money that they had it under contract with you, more than likely. So that's the reason that due diligence money is being asked. Also, it keeps people from tying up multiple properties. So say someone comes in and they can't get down to see a beach house. If there's no due diligence involved, then they could just go and put 6 houses under contract and get here 2 weeks later, look at all 6 and decide which one they want. And that has kept the other 5 off the market and unable for anyone else to buy. So if you have due diligence money tied up, that is not as common. People aren't going to put a lot of due diligence money down in order to tie a home up. So how much due diligence and earnest money do you put down? Well, that all depends. Due diligence and earnest money are part of the contract. They don't have to be part of the contract. You don't have to have a contract. You don't have to have either one of them. But with the market the way it is in the current time, more than likely you're going to have at least one of them, but probably both. So how much is it? Well, that's negotiable. I like to try to go with 1% of the sales price of the home is kind of where I like to start, and I split it between due diligence and earnest money. But it could be that it's a house over on the island. There's no houses on the island, and in order for your offer to look better than other offers, you may have to put a chunk of due diligence money down. And there are people doing that, and that's how they're winning against other people's offers. If you look at an offer and both of them are the same price, and one has $1,000 due diligence money and $2,000 earnest money, and the other one has $3,000 due diligence money, more than likely the $3,000 due diligence money is going to look better to the seller because they know that money is theirs. So just to kind of recap, due diligence money or due diligence fee is not refundable. When you write that check to the seller of a home, that money goes directly to them and it does not come back to you. Earnest money, deposit, think of deposit just like with your utilities. As long as you pull out of the transaction by the end of the due diligence date, you get that money back. And that money is held in escrow either by a realtor, a real estate company, not a realtor, but a real estate company, or an attorney could hold it. Someone that has an escrow account that's in the transaction. So they're holding that money. Now both due diligence and earnest, both of those monies come off the price at closing. So you still get credited for that. So at closing, you'll see on your HUD statement, you will see where the seller got paid the earnest money or the due diligence money. And you'll see where the earnest money is being held in escrow by whoever it's being held by. So all of that will go back into the equation and will come off the price of the house at closing. So you're not just giving that money away, it does come off the price of the house. I hope that this quick explanation of the due diligence fee and earnest money deposit has helped you kind of understand where the money goes, when you get it back, when you don't get it back, and that it's all negotiable. It really, it's one of the things that it really helps to have a realtor or real estate agent on your side to help you through the process on both sides, either as a seller or a buyer. There are a lot of little things that that realtors help you understand and help you get through, and on the seller side help you get more money than you would probably get doing it on your own. But I hope you enjoyed the little video. Make sure to like it, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of these little videos to kind of help buyers and sellers through the process, and give you little ideas of things that can help you in buying and selling as the market changes or is high or low for either side. So make sure you like, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.